Good morning, good morning, good morning. Healthy, wealthy society. How is everyone today? I am so cold. It is a really, really cold morning here on the Gold Coast. I don't know about where you are in the world, but I've got my hot coffee and my blanket. And I'm sitting in the kitchen because it's a little bit warmer in here today. So how are you? Where in the world are you? Probably not being a little chicken like me around the cold. So welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are here, please let me know. I always love to know that sound's working, that you can hear me, you can see me. Leave me a love heart or a comment. I will bring it up on my phone because I know we don't always see. So, and if you're watching the replay as well, give us a hey. Let me know where in the world you are today. I'd love to get to know you better. Anyone who's tuning in for our regular Facebook Lives here in Healthy Wealthy Society. And today we're going to talk about a conversation that many health coaches want to avoid as much as possible. Can you guess what that might be? Any ideas? Pricing. We're going to talk about pricing, your prices. I'm curious, on a scale of 1 to 5, with 1 being extremely uncomfortable, 5 being, yeah, I'm really comfortable. How easy is it for you to talk about your coaching prices? I'd love to get some honest answers. 1, you are like so not comfortable. 5, like, yeah, I love talking about my prices, completely at ease. Where are you on that scale? And maybe does any of this sound familiar for you? You maybe find yourself undercharging and afraid to raise your prices or to charge what you want to be charging in your coaching business. Maybe are you continuing to offer free coaching but know that you need to start making money? Maybe you feel bad for charging anything at all, so you give really generous discounts or find yourself discounting on your sales calls. Maybe you find yourself jumping through a whole lot of hoops to avoid naming your prices or, skirting around the edges, and that you skip that part of the conversation sometimes at the end of a discovery session, hoping that people might enroll or ask you the prices by email after. Anyone guilty of any of these? Let's have an honesty time. Or maybe you add on a whole lot of extra services to try and justify what you're charging. Anyone here? That's what I often see people doing. So maybe you relate, and please do share. We're all like-minded here. But I do want to say, firstly, don't beat yourself up. This is so common amongst health coaches. I've seen it so many times. Most new health coaches don't get into health coaching to become marketers or salespeople. You want to help people. So if you have any unresolved stories about money, or maybe you're not even aware that there's stories, anything remaining around charging for your services, you're going to have to address that straight away. This is what we refer to in Upswing Mastermind as wealth consciousness, which is working on a tandem track of our money stories in conjunction with learning how to market ourselves. Now, I'm just going to take a pause, have a little sip of my coffee because I'm freezing, but I also just want to check on my phone if I can see your comments. Okay. I can and I can't, which seems to be the way with Facebook right now. All right, so in order for you to really serve your clients and offer premium health coaching services, you have to feel just as valued and compensated for the work that you're putting in. Your clients will put an extra effort when you're charging in correct alignment, and you can breathe a little easier knowing that you can support yourself and your clients at the same time. So let's talk about this. Today we're going to talk about the top 4 most common money fears that we want to get out of our way, okay? So that you can get doing great work and move on from worrying about money and sales and all of these things that subconsciously block us, so that we can move more into service and quicker. So money fear number 1 is people will think I'm greedy and should be helping for free if I really care. Oh, this one gets me. I know that you guys get this one. I see this so many times with new health coaches. People will think I'm greedy if I'm charging, and I should be helping for free if I care. Oh, does anyone feel that one? There's this belief that we have to sacrifice our ability to thrive in order to be of service. It's very much linked with the good girl syndrome. We feel bad for doing well if not everybody is doing well. We think that somehow we're taking from others if they invest in our services. This, in the end, just makes no sense at all. And there can be a lot of like webs, like crossed cobwebs in our beliefs around charging. How can you help as many people as you can? Like, how can you make the impact in the world as a health coach that you need to make if you're burnt out and barely covering your own expenses? That doesn't make sense. As a health coach, you are supposed to be resourced. Your energy field is supposed to be resourced. Don't you deserve to live the kind of life that you are teaching your clients they can live? You need rest. You need peace of mind. And all of this comes with learning to receive and to receive financial resource and financial security that comes with that. This is part of your health, ladies. I can get on a rant on that. Second chakra, that's a conversation for another day. But really, it's really, really important. You will do better work for your clients when you can relax and knowing that your business is taking care of you in alignment with where you are at. So if you're overcharging or undercharging, it's going to affect your nervous system and how you can relax and show up in your highest vibration as a coach. So that's the first one. We need to negate this old belief of people will think I'm greedy and that I should be charging for free. Charging for free means you are empty, your bank account is empty, your energy reserves are empty, and who wants to be served by a health coach that's empty? That makes no sense. Let me know if you have any thoughts on this, by the way. Any comments, any ahas? Are you resonating with that money fear? Money fear number 2 then, I said we'd look at 4 today. Money fear number 2 is I'm not qualified enough to charge high prices. Anyone got this feeling or fear going on? How many times have you wondered, maybe I should get another certification? Maybe I should enroll in another training, or maybe I should go back to school for another degree? How much of that, when you get really honest, is coming from a place of thinking, my clients won't think I'm qualified enough. I'm not enough. Clients are going to go to someone with more degrees. Is that what you're thinking? Because first of all, with coaching, clients choose the coach who understands them and their challenges, emotional intelligence, connection, helps them find a unique solution for them. Health coaching isn't even about having the answers and all the certifications. It's about understanding how to coach and work with a client on finding their solutions. And people are looking for a coach that there is resonance with. This comes from an energetic place. So when someone's in it, I'm not enough, I need more, like certifications and all this, people can feel that. They don't want more certifications from you. They actually want you to turn your focus from worrying about yourself to worrying about them and to be pouring of service to them. Your clients choose you because of how you impact them, not because of your qualifications and how many more certifications you can get. The most important thing that you could focus on is getting clear on how you help. Getting clear on your coaching package, your purposeful package as I teach, getting clear and getting experience coaching, getting in the game with your minimal viable package as soon as possible and being yourself. So, and how are you going to get more experience as a coach if you aren't inviting people to work with you? This is why we've been talking a lot about sales lately, discovery sessions, fear of talking about money. You are going to grow in confidence, not from another qualification, but from coaching more people. And that means the ability to ask them to work with you and to talk about money. So that's how we're going to create more impact. Not money fear number 2, I'm not qualified enough to charge high prices. So we want to turn that fear around. Anyone resonating with that one? Anyone have any thoughts on that one? I know I can't see your comments live right now, which is what happened the other day. Highly frustrating. Oh, hold on. Maybe I can here. Oh, it likes to keep me on my toes, doesn't it? Let's dive in. I will read your comments after. Oh, I can see. People can definitely sense when you feel unqualified. Yeah, it's a feeling and it's actually a vibration. Zoe, thanks for sharing that. Zoe's saying a lot of the time it's confidence, not qualifications. Totally is. I'm not saying you don't need any qualifications, but when I see people saying they need another certification or another qualification on this first, I see so many times people just avoiding these money conversations, which is why we're having them here. So, money fear number 3, I should accept what people can pay. It's selfish to ask for more. I'm just going to say, one of my favorite mentors always said to me, get your hand out of someone else's wallet. It's none of your business. And you're never holding a gun to someone's head to pay you. People want to pay. Don't you guys want to pay others who can help you? So the money fear number 3, I should accept what people can pay. It's selfish to ask for more. Every now and then you'll meet people who want to barter with you on your prices, or you may leave it to them and say, you know, what do they want to pay? And that can become really quite stressful for the client to be put on the spot in that way. When you confidently take time to work out your prices in alignment with you and your package, when you confidently name your prices as objectively as possible, you come off more professional and clients can relax more. They trust you more, and then they can just make a clean decision for themselves if it's a yes or a no. Making assumptions about someone will pay or not pay really is felt. There becomes like a mistrust factor between you and the potential client. You claim your price, you know that's true to you, and then you share it with honesty and integrity and let them choose, yes or no. It's not about you personally. Is it a match for them? So you can remain in the highest integrity of what you charge and trust other people to make their own money decisions. You don't need to be their mum. They can handle their own money decisions. It's much easier for them to do that when you show up clean and clear on your pricing. And if someone wants to challenge you on your pricing, that they may not be a good match, and it's probably better that you find that out now than later in a coaching relationship. So trust me, there are many people who are more than willing to pay your prices. Sometimes people don't like to buy when the price is too low, and this is why I say you might be overcharging or undercharging. So when you learn to drop your money fear and drop more into trust and truth, you'll be surprised at how people show up and react to that. So I can see comments now. They're coming through in a different view on my phone. So Terry's saying to be kind is to be clear. Oh, I love that, Terry. Thank you. Yes, to be kind is to be clear. Absolutely. So money fear number 4, I'm afraid they won't get the results they want and they'll be mad and ask for a refund. So this is another fear connected to value, feeling like a fraud, feeling like you're not ready. So start with the mindset flip. You are not responsible for your clients doing the work. You can provide them with guidance. You will hold space for them to come to important realizations. You can offer accountability, you can offer support, but you cannot force or even predict the results. I always say there is no way that you are responsible if your client gets up at 2 a.m. and starts eating ice cream. You cannot be responsible for that. As a coach and a client, you operate as a team. And one of the frameworks that I teach in Upswing Mastermind is that it should be a 50-50 relationship energetically. The client gets to choose how they use your support or not. You show up in highest integrity, but you are not responsible. They have their 50% responsibility for taking action. And if they're not taking action, you lean in and you talk to them about that and you coach them on that. That's your job as a coach. But you are not responsible for the results. This is a key reason. This is one of the biggest ahas that I find when people work with me, that they start getting clients, because 9 times out of 10, I see people telling me, oh, the marketing doesn't work, or no one wants to work with a health coach. But really, is because they're scared to ask people to work with them, because secretly they're scared. What if they sign up with me and don't get results? So maybe just check in. Is there any maybe sense of truth in that for you? It's not realistic to say you're 100% responsible for someone's experience. And you should never be promising that. A really clean and healthy discovery call is conducted in a way that is very clear on that from day one. And you set a beautiful relationship between you and the client. If you take responsibility as a coach, even energetically, you decide I'm responsible, this takes away the client's power. This takes away the client's ability to make decisions on their own. And that's where their true transformation is going to come. So that the real results and transformation for a client actually come when a health coach knows to lean out and not smother them. Oh my God, this is game changing. I wish I could go into all of that today. You're not here to make your clients dependent on you. It's not about codependence. You are supporting them in learning what they came to learn, to take better care of themselves. You're supporting them in a true lifestyle implementation and habit change. They have to do that, and you will support them to do that. You are not doing that. They have to decide how to use what they learn from you ongoing. This is where the true transformation comes in. I want to go off on a tangent. I can't. I got to stay really present here today. Thank you, Sarah. I'm glad this is resonating. So think about it. Can you blame your physical therapist whether or not you do the suggested exercises and stretches between sessions? That's on you. It doesn't mean that your physio or your physiotherapist isn't a good therapist if you go home and don't do anything about it, right? But you know that when you do go home and do something about it, that's when the change happens. So as health coaches, don't put unrealistic expectations on yourself. It's actually smothering your clients to do that. So trust in what you know, what you offer, learn to value it, and charge accordingly, understanding how your services are of huge value. All right, there's a final money fear I'm going to throw in here. It's fear number 5. Money is evil, and therefore I am evil too if I want more of it. Oh my gosh, I feel like I could do 50 money fears. It's one of my favorite conversations, but this is the 5th one we're going to look at today. A very common persuasive belief that hurts any health coach who has this belief coming into building a business. How can you realistically build a business which supports you, allows you to do high quality work if you have a bad relationship with money, like you think it's evil or dirty or the cause of no good or whatever stories might be there? You never feel good about what you charge, no matter how high or low, if we come with this money entanglement. And so I'm encouraging you to really examine any stubborn beliefs you have around money being bad or gross or wrong or icky or awkward. Or I'd love to even hear, what words do you have around money? It's about exchanging value. Your clients are saying, I value what you have to offer, and then you offer them the value. It's not about you personally. You all know I have the invisible tattoo that says it's not personal. We don't make money about being personal. We don't make money good or bad or wrong or icky or all of these things. It's about value exchange, which starts with understanding worth, as we talked about before. So money itself is honestly neutral. It really is. I get that there's entanglements with our beliefs on that, but money itself is something we actually want a healthy relationship with. It doesn't have inherent morality tied to money. When we think money is evil or wrong or bad, when we're focused on harmful ways that people have used money or have made money, which does exist, but when we choose to focus on that, that is a choice that we are making. And that is then impacting our brain, our chemistry, our bias on what we see in the world, and our bias in how we show up with our clients in our sales calls. So you can make a choice to have an ethically run business, one where you feel well compensated, where you as a health coach are resourced, and where you can thrive so you can offer the best possible health coaching experience. How does this sound? I'm curious, guys. Which money fear stood out the most for you? Which money fear stood out the most for you from today's conversation? I'd love to hear in the chat. Let me know below. Also, one of the number one ways to alleviate the money conversation that I started to talk about before is to have your solid coaching package. I do find that once you have a package that you really are aligned with and understanding the value of the package, you stop making it about like me, it's about the package, and you understand that that is designed to be of great value for your ideal clients, then this is just a really, really key thing to have your package. So every year, many of you know, I offer one of my premium trainings for free, and that is the Purposeful Packages Challenge. We have one coming up in a few months from now. So if you're interested in taking part and learning how to create your purposeful package, let me know, leave your name in the comments, and we'll put your name on the waitlist for when that comes out soon. I think that's all I'm going to talk about money for today. You can hear me. I want to go off in a million directions and talk about packages and talk about coaching and all of the things. But for today, I would love you to get out your journal and take some time to really think about how your money beliefs might be impacting how you are showing up and serving in your sales calls with your clients. I will pop on and read the comments. Oh, I can see them all coming through now. Isn't it fun how it does that? Thank you for your comments. If you're watching the replay, let me know your thoughts as well. I will continue to pop in, and let's get some breakthroughs here in our community around money, because it is a key part of our health. As I started to allude to before, second chakra. If we're holding unhealthy beliefs around money, we're actually holding back our health. And as health coaches, we got to lead the way in health. So cleaning up our money beliefs this week. Lean in. Anything you need from me to help you do that, leave it in the comments. Have a great week, guys. Bye.